Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. This is Johnny Mac, the gravy guy. It's Saturday and Labor Day is here, so I'm sure that you're getting ready for that big neighborhood picnic. Let me help you out by showing you how to make a loaded potato salad with a from scratch bacon mayonnaise. First, you'll start off with the prep work, nothing too difficult here, then move on to the easy mayo, and then finally throw it all together. Begin with the potatoes. I'm using 5 russet potatoes. Peel them, wash them, and cut them into large bite-sized chunks. Bring them to a boil in a pot of water and cook for 10 to 15 minutes. You'll know whenever the potatoes are done by sliding a paring knife in. If it slides in easy to the center, you're done. If there's resistance, you need to cook it a touch longer. Once done, remove the potatoes from the water, add them to a large mixing bowl, put them to the side, and let them cool off. And because this is homemade, you can use any type of potato that you want to. If you like a creamy potato salad, use a starchy potato like a russet. If you like your potato salad to be less creamy, use a waxy type potato like a red potato, a fingerling, or a new potato. They have less starch, so they tend to hold their shape and are less creamy. Next up to bat, 5 hard-boiled eggs. Bring a pot of water to a rolling boil, add the 5 eggs, and cook for 8 minutes. When the eggs are done, put them into an ice water bath to let them cool. Then you can peel them and chop them into bite-sized pieces. The next ingredient is bacon. For this recipe, I'm using 6 slices. However, if you want to add more, why not? Go for it. Add the bacon to a cold pan, turn the heat to medium, brown the first side, give it a flip, and cook until both sides are brown and the bacon is crispy. Whenever the bacon's fully cooked, take it out of the pan, put it to the side, let it cool off. Once it's cool, break out a knife and chop it into nice bite-sized pieces. And whatever you do, do not throw away the bacon grease. Round up a measuring cup and pour it in. You'll use that bacon grease to make your homemade mayonnaise. The amount of bacon grease that you get really depends on how much the bacon that you have rendered. I got about half of a cup or 125 milliliters, but don't worry, you can substitute with a neutral oil of your choice to help make that mayo. For the last bit of prep work, dice half of a sweet onion, add it to the pan that the bacon was fried in, and sweat over medium heat until the onions are translucent and tender. When the onions are done, remove them from the pan, put them to the side to cool. One thing to save time is that you can boil the potatoes, the hard-boiled eggs, and cook the bacon all at the same time. When the bacon's done, finish off the onions and your prep work is knocked out rather quickly. Remember those meals that made you feel at home? Well, they're back with the Sauce and Gravy channel's second cookbook, Comfort Foods Made Simply. Filled with scratch-made classics you'll be proud to serve. Creamy sauces, slow simmered flavor. No cans, no shortcuts, just real cooking. Step-by-step recipes, real ingredients, and QR codes to transport you to free video tutorials to help guide you. Cook with confidence, share with love. These are the meals they'll never forget. See the link in the video's comment and description section to order now. Real comfort starts now. While the ingredients cool for this potato salad recipe, you can make your homemade mayo. You'll need 3/4 of a cup or 188 milliliters of an oil for this recipe. So I added 1/4 of a cup or 63 milliliters of a neutral oil to the half of a cup or 125 milliliters of bacon grease. Grab a glass container that'll hold at least 1.5 to 2 cups and add 1 egg. If you'd like to use a pasteurized egg, go for it. Hit the spice rack and drop in half of a teaspoon of hot smoked paprika and 1/4 of a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. Spank in a good amount of freshly cracked black pepper and throw in a dash of salt. Hit the fridge, grab some Dijon mustard and squeeze in 1 tablespoon or 15 grams. For a touch of tanginess, 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of apple cider vinegar. And last but not least for this homemade mayonnaise, the oil. 3/4 of a cup or 188 milliliters of the combination of bacon grease and a neutral oil of your choice. Break out your immersion blender and stick it in at a slight angle. Keep it at the bottom until all of the ingredients are fully mixed. Whenever it's all well mixed, start moving that immersion blender up and down. Blend it for about 30 seconds to a minute or until it's as thick as you like. And that's all there is to it. Pretty easy, right? After a few minutes, you have a super tasty homemade bacon mayonnaise. Give it a quick taste to see if you need to adjust the seasoning.
Oh, that's
That's knockout right there. Now you've made your homemade mayonnaise and all of the ingredients for this potato salad have cooled off, you can put it all together. To begin with, add all of the ingredients except for the mayonnaise and the hard-boiled eggs to the bowl. Add the onions, and then add 1 celery stalk that's been chopped. Next, you'll add 2 green onions, just the green part that have been finely sliced. Round up the bacon and add it to the mix. Give these sturdier, bulky ingredients a quick mix. Add a dash of black pepper and salt. Give that homemade bacon mayonnaise a quick mix and pour it over the top of the potatoes. And you know, this is such a crowd pleaser, a homemade bacon mayo for a loaded baked potato salad. It doesn't get much better than that. One last ingredient before you add those hard-boiled eggs, 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of yellow mustard. Round up that spoon and give this all a quick mix to make sure that it's well incorporated. Last but not least, you'll add the 5 hard-boiled eggs. By mixing up all of the ingredients at first and then at the tail end adding the eggs tend to hold their shape and are less pulverized in the mixing process. That way you'll have well-pronounced little pieces of egg throughout that potato salad. And that's all there is to it. That's how you make a loaded baked potato salad with a homemade from scratch bacon mayonnaise. You can have it on the spot or you can cover it, put it in the fridge, let it marry those flavors overnight. And the next day you're ready to break it out for that backyard barbecue or that Labor Day picnic, ready to enjoy. Oh yeah, you gotta try this. Thank you so much for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. If you found this recipe helpful, be sure to hit that like button. And hey, you know what? If you found it helpful, share it with your friends. They might find it useful too. Thanks again for watching, and until next Saturday, remember it's just you, me, and the sauces. Keep whisking, y'all.